David Miles Jr., known as the Godfather of skate, has been the driving force behind the roller skating scene in San Francisco's Bay Area for decades. He runs what's called the Church of Eight Wheels, a roller rink inside an old church. Here, he gives his brief but spectacular take on the joys of skating.
Well, you know, a lot of people take skating for granted. They like to skate and all, but for me, it's everything. It is my entire life.
That's a really nice point. He is not exaggerating when he says it is my entire life. After reading that article and listening to his words, he was not joking.
But for me, it's everything. It is my entire life. When you get that good James Brown song, come on, you know, you're thinking about that beat, you're thinking about doing that step.
My favorite part is the drip. I said I was going to go get some leg warmers, and in my head, I said, wait, you don't have to. I have leg warmers.
Spins. You just do it according to what the beat says. The city of San Francisco lets me do what I do. Here, I am the godfather of skating. I kind of didn't really even find myself until I discovered skating. I grew up in Kansas City, Missouri. In Kansas City, I was a bricklayer. Every day, nah, man. When I first came here, I didn't know.
The wild part is him really laying bricks. And I can really feel that in my soul, and really being at that point in your life and then looking back at something and being like, you know what, that's how I was really making money. But, well, if you got to lay a couple bricks to, you know what I mean, feed his kids real quick.
No, not one person. It wasn't until I went to Golden Gate Park that I fell in love with this city. I always talk about it as, you know, The Wizard of Oz, the movie. Dorothy's in the house, is spinning around, everything's in black and white, right? And then they open the door, and it's all full color people dancing and skating. And ever since that very day, I've been out there promoting skating, representing it. This is like my life's calling.
I Dan Solo put this move inside of a tutorial.
And skating, and ever since that very day.
The Hex kick turn, cannot play it for you because it has copyrighted music.
Here, promoting skating, representing it. This is like my life's calling. The Golden Gate Park Skate Patrol was basically formed because, you know, we're talking 25,000 roller skaters that would come out. It was overwhelming the infrastructure, basically. You need bathrooms, you need food, you need everything when you have thousands of people gathering in a spot. So the Recreation Parks Department was going to ban roller skating in the park unless they was to be able to come up with a group of people that could handle the problems. When they came up with the idea of this roller patrol, I just happened to be there that day. This guy with a clipboard came by and started saying, hey, you want to do all this? And they threw me in charge. Ever since then, I get the group trained in first aid, CPR. We became people that were a help, not just roller skaters.
If it was the 70s, they would also have less infrastructure. Just thinking about it and reflecting on it, a lot of major transportation structures that people are using in the modern age were built in the 80s. Imagine a park that's built for maybe 2,000 people, tops, once or twice a year, on a blue moon year, has 25,000 people coming like it's a concert every single week.
I see people talking about San Francisco all the time as if it's dying, as if it's gone. San Francisco's a fantastic place. I've done things there I could never do anywhere. Back in 2013, I met a guy that told me about this church that was empty, and I asked him, could we have a skate party there? The rest is kind of history. The church.
So by the time he sees the Church of Eight, what is bringing in a couple of porta potties to an actual building as opposed to having enough water in porta potties to support a concert of skaters every weekend?
Church of Eight Wheels is really just a group of people that love skating. It's never the building, it's the people. We do our skating with a certain energy to it. All the problems of the world we all hear about, you go turn the radio now, everything's bad, but there's a bubble over this thing where you go to escape that. When you look at what a church really is, it's a place where people congregate and they gather and they celebrate life, you know? We just do it on skates.
I thought it was
religion.
over. I gotta keep going.
You spread it. My name is David Miles Jr.
There you go, hitting that
This
thing.
is my brief but spectacular take on spreading religion.
People celebrate life, we just do it on skates.